Hi everyone. First of all, thank you for the given opportunity to introduce myself, Chandralekha Sinu, and let me introduce my team members, Anusha, Neha, and Srikavya. Our module name is Global Operation, and our company name is Marriott International. First introduction. Everyone know about Marriott International. It's multinational hospitality company. Given the importance of globalization, the current present critically examines the impact of the globalization on Marriott International to adopt lean production ideology, especially the environmental sustainability and implementation strategies. It validates the use of advanced theories such as lean thinking, green lean, and Porter global value chain to evaluate the way Marriott incorporate the lean into its worldwide hospitality business. And move on to the next slide. It's globalization and service operations. Globalization requires service multinationals such as Marriott to maximize performance and deal with the sustainability and customer experience. The company has a presence in 130 countries, whereby it has to deal with various expectations of its stakeholders. The present practice of lean has enabled Marriott to generate efficiency and responsiveness in the global markets, which is consistent with the environmental and social governance requirements. These elements enhance the performance of the operation and corporate sustainability. And move on to the next slide. It's lean production, evaluate, and core principle. Lean production was a result of the post-war policy of Toyota of efficient production and has developed into a management philosophy that has become universal. Marriott uses lean to achieve better service design, minimize waste in operations, and achieve high level of guest satisfaction. And the lean service model makes process across franchise similar and allows them to be adapted to the local market. And next slide, my friend will continue on the show.
I'm continuing the next slide. Now I'm explaining lean thinking in the service sector. In such services as hospitality, lean does not refer to machines but to the people and the process. Marriott uses lean to facilitate guest checking, housekeeping, and food services. Value stream mapping techniques see through non value added activities and continuous improvement leads to employee innovation. This strategy is customer efficient and compliant with digitalization objectives in service provision chain. The next slide is Marriott International Global Review Overview. Marriott International is an international corporation that has specialized in the hospitality industry, and of particular interest is its sustainable and efficient operations in service. Its 360 program is in line with the UN Sustainable Development Goals to minimize the carbon footprint and expand operational excellence. This agenda is supported by the principles of lean production that reduce the waste, enhances the experience of guests and allows the delivery of standardized services quality across the globe. The next slide is the effect of globalization on the adoption of the lean. Globalization is increasing the demand to be consistent in delivering services to multinationals. To achieve quality and efficiency in its global supply chain, Marriott combines lean in sourcing all the way to the guest experience. The mechanisms of knowledge transfer are used to reproduce best practices across the globe through global networks. Marriott uses lean to adapt to cultural and regularity environment and ensure that the operations are aligned with the corporate's sustainability objectives. The next slide will be continued my teammate Sri Kavya.
In this slide, we are discussing about theoretical frameworks. In this analysis, the value chain of portal has been incorporated to relate to global competitive positioning. The adoption of value norms, the expectations of the stakeholders are explained by the institutional theory in the case of Marriott. Case model conceptualizes the cultural and administration issues concerning lean rollout, whereas RBV recognizes lean capabilities to be the intangible strategic resources which support the long term differentiation at Marriott. In the next slide, Marriott adopts lean because of its close connection with environmental stewardship. Green lean model connects efficiency in operations and sustainability performance, eliminating energy and water waste in the hotel. Plans such as low flow pictures, waste separation, and digital processes reduce carbon emissions. Such practices do not only result in cost saving but also in strengthening Marriott as an environmentally friendly global brand. And in the next slide, we are discussing about lean and digital transformation. Digital transformation will support lean adoption as it allows decisions that are made based on data. Marriott implements AI technology to predict the demand and run its business, combining lean concepts and instant analytics. The efficiency of housekeeping is improved as well as repetitive labor is lowered by robotics. The KPIs regarding the environment are tracked using digital dashboards, and a lean and sustainability performance are aligned. It is a synergy that leads to an ongoing improvement in Marriott chain of service worldwide. And the next slide will be continued by Neha.
So the next slide, we are going to see a strategy of implementation. So here we are going to see what are the implementations are done. Leadership and training are required to implement it effectively. Marriott has the opportunity of assigning lean champions to all regions to localize adoption. A hybrid of Six Sigma, it is a major one, and lean is a guarantee of statistical accuracy and process management. Lean culture is instilled in all levels through continuous learning programs and operational and environmental metrics, which are incorporated into the performance dashboards to assist in evidence based management. This guarantees quantifiable sustainable change. So, the next slide, we are going to see the problems in lean implementation. So, what are the problems have occurred in this lean implementation? Cross cultural resistance, variation in the norms of service, and process variations are some of the challenges that are unique to the global adoption of lean in Marriott. Small resources in small franchises limit digital transformation. Furthermore, it is complicated to evaluate lean advantages in the quality of the service and customer satisfaction. This can only be overcome through adaptive leadership and performance indicators, which are contextual. And the next slide, we are going to see about the mitigation measures. So, what are the measures are done in this? The reduction of the problems of lean implementation is concerned with participative leadership and communication. Marriott can use the change model introduced by Koto to establish a sense of urgency and strengthen teams. By adapting lean tools to cultural standards, it is possible to strive towards buy in and minimize resistance. Enforcement of digital monitoring will enhance a consistent execution and rewarding sustainable innovations which enhance motivation and continuous improvement. And the next slide, we are going to see about the managerial implications and critical evaluation. So, this is the major slide where critical evaluation is done. The lean transformation of Marriott shows the synergy between the operational efficiency and the environmental sustainability. Strong leadership, cross border differentiation, and digitalization are the critical success factors. By balancing the lean practices and the sustainability strategy of the firm, the stakeholder trust is generated and the brand reputation is improved, which makes Marriott not to lose the competition in the international arena. So the next slide is the conclusion. So in the conclusion, we can conclude to sum up, globalization has compelled Marriott to use lean as an instrument of maintaining efficiency and environmental sustainability. Finding the middle ground between the concepts of green lean and digital tools allows adopting innovative and measurable improvements. The implementation of lean in the sustainability vision of Marriott makes it a strong and competitive international service provided. So this is the conclusion, and the next slide we can see the references. So these are some of the references we have checked it and we have kept it. And thank you for giving this opportunity. Thank you.